Oh, I didn't say what we're gonna do. What I'm gonna do. Yeah, I could put that up there. Oh. Okay. Got it. It's been a while. Gotta retool everything. I got a new computer since then. Huh. Okay. I mean, that's pretty decent. Here we go. Alright, let's add that puppy to the top. Yep, that's it. Boom. Way too big. Way too big. Too big. That's huge. Yes, but I don't want it there. Oh my! I see what it's done. Wait a minute. Actually, that could work. That could work. That's a problem. Too big. Do something like. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Wait a minute. That's not right. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm going to have to change my software. How about that? In any case, that works. Oh, that means we're gonna start. Time to start. Okay. Okay. Here we are. The goal here is to create... Oh, let's see. Let's see if I can... We'll call this main. And let's create a mesh instance. Let's make it a cube. Transform the quarter size. Be even, no, 0.125. I like 1.125. So like 3, 3. That's too big. Too big. 2, 2. So I want like a central area here, and you basically have a, I mean, it'll be a shape of some sort, and some kind of square shape, or you know, a map, or yeah, that's true. I could do that. Anyway, we'll start with this, and I'll grab a camera. And I think I want to add a spatial node, and we'll call it camera, like camera center, or something like that. I think I'm doing this. I haven't done a lot of 3D in Godot, Godot, but that's the goal, is to do some and see how it works out. It's not. Let's get this camera pulled up and out so we can see what the heck's going on. Okay. Yeah, we'll just pull it back this way, maybe over this way a little bit. Just for now. We'll just set up the scene a little, you know. I don't know about you guys, but I mean, I guess I'm coming from Unity. I prefer to have all this stuff on one side so I don't have to go back and forth. Especially since I have a larger screen here. It's just a lot of mouse movement. I usually change all this stuff. I move it where everything is on one side. File system would be over here. So now, I don't know why this doesn't just show up over here instead of this second part. I'm not sure why that doesn't show up like that. So you can just basically click this and move it all over easily instead of having to do it the other way. But whatever, fine. So now I have everything over here. It just feels better to me, I think. We'll go with that anyway. Okay, camera. Say it's on. Look at a preview real quick. Rotate it a little bit. Again, just for, I mean, that's good enough. Good enough. Let's save this as the main scene. There's our main scene. The other thing I want to do is, oh man, that's going to be interesting. So basically I can take this transform and I can rotate and move the camera, the X and Y axis like that. So really maybe I should just maybe I should zero this out, and this as well. Z, no, not Z. Z would be the distance. So then you go in and out like this for the camera zoom, for the camera control, and then you rotate the camera center piece on the X and Y axis. 2. I think I may like that a little bit better. That makes it easy to, I think it'll make it easier to control. But we'll see, won't we? Yeah, we will create some sort of controller for this at some point, but for now, we will leave. I think come down a little bit more. I mean, the camera isn't really the main at this point. Just having a static view will be okay for now. I think there is also a, what is it called? Is there not a, I know there is. Oh, I remember, got it, I think. Oh, and you know what? I'm sorry. I need to put the album info on a little bit large, a little bit too large. We'll put it down here. Just so that we can properly credit the artists that are playing. I might actually call this the camera Dolly, because that's what it is, the Dolly. Camera Dolly. Let's go ahead and grab a new scene here and create a 3D spatial scene. Add another mesh instance, and let's make this mesh a capsule. We're going to want to rotate it 90 degrees and bring it up, I think. Yeah, we're going to want to bring it up. We may actually want to make it a little bit larger as well. A little bit larger. 1.2 or something. No, that's Y. Forgot, we're rotated. 1.2 BZ. It would be Z. We'll bring them up. Something like that. That's like 1.8. Yeah, I can turn the background music down a little bit. Or I could pick a different kind. Let's see. What else do I have? Let me check. Oh, okay. That's good. I'll just leave that. So now I want to add a collider. Collision shape, I think. Then shape will, of course, be a capsule. You can see it here. Whoa. Moving. I want to go back into, yeah, back into orthogonal mode, like that. Okay, let's see. No, I don't. No, he left. Ah, that's better. Yep, I'm gonna... You're not supposed to... Hold the phone. I have another project. Let's cheat a little bit. It's not really cheating because I've already done it. I'm gonna pull this one in. I did a little first-person controller deal. Anyway, what this one looks like is the following. So, but I believe I have for the player. I mean, that's the same thing. It's just a collision shape. Did I rotate it though? I did. I rotated it. Okay. I just rotated it, just like I did the last time. I believe it was 90, wasn't it? Did I just... Yeah, just plain old 90. And then my mesh instance was also rotated, just like I'm doing it. Only I scaled it a little bit more. Okay. And then we'll have to offset him, of course. I'm gonna go back into orthogonal view so I can line it up a little better. Except we also have to scale him. 1.8 I think is what we had the other. And we had this scale for the other one at, what was it, 1.2? No, I remember it. 1.2-ish? No, it was more than that. Ah, okay. Like that. There we go. Yay! Okay. What are we saying here? Oh yes, of course. This actually needs to be, we're going to change this node to a kinematic body. Yes, like this. And we'll call this player. It's the player scene. We'll go ahead and add a script called player to the thing. And for now, let's function control. I like to do it this way so I can add and remove as late as I need to. Let's remember how I do this. Okay, variable. We need a velocity. Velocity. That's going to be a vector 3. 3. And we'll pass here. And we'll do a function fixed update. Hello, Ragav, how you doing? Brian, how are you doing? Hello, people. Good to have you. Let's see. So the fixed update we will do, the kinematic body will say velocity equals move and side velocity. In the direction is vector 3 dot up and stop on slope. I don't think we'll need that, so we're gonna just go simple. We're gonna go simple for here. We need a gravity constant gravity, and I'm gonna cheat again. We're gonna see. I have that in my other controller. No use in reinventing the wheel, right? Let's look and see what I have for that. There it is. Here we have. Gravity is kind of low, but we'll start with that. Gravity, pow. And then if I remember correctly, all I'm doing is just applying the gravity as like a vector. Well, I'm just doing that. I could actually do velocity plus equals vector 3 up times gravity. Now if we were to put that in the scene as our player, An instance of our plot in the scene, shall we? We will. Ooh, that's weird. I don't want him to rotate at all. But I do. Wait, but I do want. Maybe it's. No. Is that really how? Oh, that's weird. What happened? I don't know what happened. Oh, I know. Here. Yeah, I want the main scene. I don't want to put him in the... There we go. Is that how big that is? Okay, yeah. The little block's going to need to be a lot bigger. Our mesh instance is going to need to be a lot bigger than that. Okay, well, that was odd that it was just a 2. Let's do like... Let's do 8. Yeah, let's do 8 by 8. 4 now. And our plow. Oh, did I not name him? I didn't. I'll name that root node so he'll be called player instead of spatial. There we are. So he should be at... Really be at 0, I believe. No, he should be... We'll leave him right there. And he'll fall through this. Let's make sure he does. We'll select our main scene, open it. He should just... Maybe he won't fall through. Oh, I know why. We're not... We are. Did I put a collider? I didn't think I put a collider on that thing. Mesh instance here. No, there's no collider on that. Just disabled it. See. Oh, he's not moving enough. Oh, I know why. I did this wrong. It's an underscore. It's an underscore. Isn't it? There's a process. It's fixed process. I'm in the Unity mindset right now. It's fixed process, not fixed. Come on. There's process, which is we'll want to use that, I think. And then there's underscore physics process, not fixed process. That's my problem. There we go. Got it. Thomas, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad to be of service if I can. Yep, see, look, there he's gone. Okay, good. He's gone. Actually, that camera view. Okay, yeah, we're gonna. That's right, because we made the we made our platform a lot bigger, so we should. I'm just wondering if that's what I want. I want to use local space because I just want to pull the camera back like that. Cool, cool, cool. Unity has a button like that too, but it actually is labeled world or local, but that works. I just need to know what it is. So cool. Excelente. I'll move it back a little bit more. Sure, man, no problem. My pleasure, Thomas. My pleasure. Fun to do. Fun to do. Definitely. Pull this back a little bit more. A little bit more. Yeah, I like it. Okay, let's give the, let's call this what it is, which is the floor. Let's give the floor a collider, so a collision shape. And we will, of course, make it a box shape. And now let's hide all this other stuff so we can see what we're doing. Hide everything else. There we go. I can see it much better. I'm not sure how I feel about this multi-tool thing. See, if I grab this, it moves it. I thought it was supposed to scale it instead of move it. See, I think maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's see. I guess this would be 8, and this would be 8, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Very large. Didn't we do 8? Yeah, we did 8. Yet that collision shape is a little bit larger. I don't know how that works out. Oh, it's already okay. I'm a dork. It's already okay, cool. It worked. Oh yes, and I also need to make a rigid body. So we need to make another. That's actually static. We want a static body for this. So basically, all I have to do is take this forward and put it up under that, and everything's good. So it just needs a static body. No problem. Yes, I thought. There. That works. Good. Let's run this and see what happens. My little player is gone. Maybe it's not. Let's pull the player up some so that we can see him drop if he actually will drop. Oh, yep. Okay. And then I want to, just to make sure that we're doing what I think we're doing. That's I want to see him fall. Let me do this. Can I just delete that? No, I want to delete the player. Well, I know he's fallen because he's. All right, we'll do this real quick. We're getting there. We're getting there. Control. So in process, just call control from here, and we'll say if put.it. Action. No, I'm sorry. It's is action pressed. Is action just pressed. Yeah, I haven't done any. I haven't added any controls yet. Then let's say velocity equals. Yeah. Let's do this. Multiply. No, not multiply. Add equals vector 3 dot up. So we'll make him jump a little bit. Times. Let me see what I had for jump force for this other one. What do we have? Jump velocity. Okay. I'm just going to copy that. Probably not a lot of jumping on this game, but we'll see, you know. Jumping velocity. Vector 3 up times jump velocity. So, if I do... I think that's the accept button. I don't remember. I don't know. Let's just make an actual jump button. Well, it'll be temporary. Well, actually, no, it won't. The action will be the same, but we'll map it differently. We'll do a key. We'll do the space key. Close. And we'll say... jump. Oh, I know what it is. Just velocity E. I think velocity equals. Or maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, yeah. I gotta... That's why it was falling so fast. I'm a dork. You gotta... I gotta multiply that by delta because it's a speed. It's a velocity. So this is 90 whatever pixels or meters per second. So, yeah, that's why it was not working. There we go. Now I see it fall. And he can jump. Yay, let's go home now. We're done, right? We done? Is that it? We're finished? Okay, so now with the 3D... Actually, no, that's fine. We don't have to worry about that. Let me go back to project settings. We need a... Let's just call it horizontal. And we'll call it vertical. Let's not call it that, actually. Let's call it left, right, up. Let's not call it up, because we're not really doing up. Let's say forward. Let's say back. Backward. Yes. And we will map that to left. I'm gonna do WASD. You know what I mean by WASD? W-A-S-D. If you had an American, that's the way our keyboard is laid out. Left, right, and then forward would be W. And yes, okay. There you go. So then we can say the following. Oh, and we need a speed. We need a speed, and we'll probably want to export that. Export variable. I think I have it here. Just do this. Just grab that. Export speed. We'll start with 15. Why not? So there's our speed, and then we'll say velocity dot x Let's just do this. Actually, I want to make a variable dx, so that's the differential in x is going to be input dot get axis action strength. Right minus input dot get action strength left, and then dy is going to be the same kind of deal. Get action strength. We're forward. Think minus input dot get action strength. Come on now, keep up with me. Backward. So what that will give us is let's see if can I print stuff with like use a comma, or probably not. Oh, I can. So if I do that, so you can see, so moving to the right, there's a 1. Move to the left, a -1. Forward. Why is it forward? Not okay. So that doesn't work like that. So let's just do okay. dx works. That is not working. Oh, that's why. Backward. See this? Backward. That's why that was not working. Now it'll work. -1. Okay. Okay. Oh yes, and I need I don't remember if I think move and slide takes it as a velocity. Such help. Move. Because one of them takes as velocity, an actual velocity that's not, you don't have to use delta, multiply by delta. Yeah, see, you should not multiply by delta. Physics engine handles the flux. So that's actually just the velocity. You don't have to convert it or multiply by delta. Okay, right. So then velocity dot x equals dx times, oh wait, velocity plus equals vector 3 dx, nothing in the y because we don't want to affect any jump stuff. And we multiply that. No, we normalize that. Normalized. Times speed. Whoa, that's really fast. Okay, that's really, well, of course, I mean, it's going to be really fast. Our platform is not that big. Let's go down to like 3. Actually, I think you have to do it here. Oh, okay. All default, so that's good. Whoa! Okay, actions. Are those sounds? Oh my. Hold on. I didn't realize I had that stuff in here. There we go. That's a little bit better. Okay. So, oh yes, of course. Of course. Of course. What we must do is not velocity plus equals velocity. And then we just say velocity.y. There we go. Now it will stop like we want it to. I mean, he's going a lot slower. That makes sense. We were adding it. Durr. Okay. Let's go back to 15. What just happened? I did not push this button. I didn't push the jump button just then. What happened? That was weird. Let's see that again, ladies and gentlemen. Replay. He stops. He goes up. I don't need to print that anymore. I mean, you know, I can say 0, but that's not going to work, see? We can't have 0. We can't have it. I thought it should be velocity.y. Let's print the velocity. You know, this really shouldn't be very difficult, and it's really not. How is it? Oh, of course! But of course, ladies and gentlemen, I'm multiplying it by the speed. How foolish of me. It should be this. And then we... what do we... How do we... We can say... Yeah, that's how I did it last time. Okay. Oh, man. I do this. I do something similar here. Of course, this is the first-person controller, but you do something sort of similar. You were getting a direction, and I'm actually smoothly letting. Because really, we want that speed not to be multiplied. We don't want this. I mean, there are hacky ways to do it, but there's... I'm just... I think I do want it to slow down. Let's actually call this DZ, because really it's really on the Z-axis that we're doing that. That makes it a little bit more clear as to what's going on. Less possibility to get messed up, if you will. Oh. This way there'll be no jumping, but we don't have... Whoa! Okay, so that forward is actually... Forward is going towards the camera, which... Oh, I mean, he's rotated that way, so let's rotate him... Let's rotate him back the other way. Just, I mean, we'll have to... Let's do that. Let's do that real quick. Let's add another mesh instance. Just so, at this point, so we'll know what direction we're facing. We'll add a... Let's add a cylinder. No, not a cylinder. Let's add a... I guess we'll add a new plain old cube mesh again. We'll bring it up here. That way, so up a little more. Okay. And scale tool. Down. In. It's like he has some eyes. Or a visor of sorts. Visor. now we can actually see where he's. See, that's another issue with what I'm doing. What I'm gonna have to fix. So you can't see his little. This is just very basic right now. Very basic. I know what I can do. Capital. There we go. So that's working. That's working, sort of. But, let's see that again. I mean, works. Yeah. But see, the goal will be to make it a multiplayer game, which means we're going to have joysticks. So that means that we're going to rotate this little feller. So he'll rotate around, and so he'll really have a forward and a a forward and a backward and a left and a right. But that, I believe, is going to mean that he's going to have to use the basis, the transform basis, to get. Let's go ahead and add that. Goodness. Yeah, let's add that in. So basically, we'll turn these into vectors of their own. Transform dot basis, which is basically, that's all it is just the it's the local coordinate system that the player is facing. So then we want transform dot basis x, so that's the local x, because we want to go left and right in the local space of the player. That way when we rotate, it will go left and right, which at the direction he's facing. And that should be now a vector 3, I believe. It should be a vector 3. So I'm not sure why, or maybe I'm wrong. Not right? No, it's Z. The transform to basis is .z. Of course. Not. I'm. Okay, so he's just. Okay, I'm just normalizing it here. I'm doing it all at once and just normalizing it. I mean, I suppose I could do that. It's just a long. Can you do is that a new line so I can just continue this? So then we would say add another parenthetical group here. Now it doesn't know yet that this is plus. Yeah, it does let me do that. And now this will be yes. Okay. Okay. Perfect, I think, sort of, kind of. Now, we don't need that, and we'll say, let's actually do this. Let's call it what I called it earlier in the other one, and we'll just call it direction, because it is now our directional vector. That is our directional vector. Yeah, I got it backwards. Oh, I did. See that? That should be. Now we have it Except we don't. It's not funny. It's not funny at all. Please, do not laugh. It's actually Z. See, I screwed that up again. Okay, there, back, left, right. And this is wrong. So left. Really? Left minus right? Seriously? Really? Or am I... See, that works, but now what happens if I rotate? Let's rotate him. Player. Rotate him instead of 180, let's rotate him 90 degrees. There we go. To the left. Left and right. Back and forth. Okay. That works. It works. And he should fall off. Ah! It falls off. Great. Now, what I did like that I did on this one was I'm doing a linear interpolation. Well, I'm actually interpolating the speed. Oh, that's right. Yeah. I mean, that's one way to do it. Multiply by speed. You know, what I would prefer would be to have him slow down. I think I have a, I'll try something. We'll turn on a joystick. And I'm just going to call this S. I don't even have to do that, do I? Let's do this. I'm going to go another forward. And let's add a joystick axis. So that would be... So there's device 0 axis, left stick up. Backward. No. Device stick axis, device axis, left stick down. Let's see if that works. Yeah, that works. So then you would just... We would add... What we would do is add that same type of thing to these as well. Joystick axis. This is going to be, what is it, right? So axis 0, left stick right. And then left. Dual shock, huh? No, I don't want a button. I want an axis. Left stick left. Stick right, left stick left. Yeah. Okay. Make sure this works with the joystick. But what's interesting is I should be able to... Let's give a rotation as well. Let's give a rotation speed. We'll do it in angle or in degrees per second. And we'll just we'll have a just a plain old, it's gonna be a float. And let's do this. Rotate. We want a joystick axis. We're gonna have to do, oh, can't you just combine them? All right. Let's do rotate left, rotate right. Whatever that means. Joystick axis. Let's do axis, let's do the right stick left. And then we'll do the right stick right. So this will be so I'm gonna go down here, var, no var. Rotation equals input.get action strength rotate left minus input.get action strength rotate right. So that will be our rotation, and what we'll do is we'll say we'll say this. I don't think there's a there's a we don't have to do anything special. Rotate it, can't we? I believe that's right. Yeah, we don't. I don't think we need to. Can I just call like? I think I can. Plus equals rot times rot speed. Oh yes, of course. Dot y. Oh yeah, he rotates, and I can make him go slower. Come on. Now that doesn't explain why I can't. And it looks like, let's see, this way, left, or forward, backward, left, and right. That's just a weird feel. Way too fast though, way too fast. 45 degrees a second is quite quick. Let's try 15. Still too fast. Maybe like 8 degrees per second, maybe something like that. Oh, he fell off. Alrighty, let's go ahead and add let's add another joystick button, and it's going to be let's say the X button for box, because that's what we have here. So let me see, X jumps, jump, 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 jump. And I can jump while I'm in the air, which we need to fix that. That's easy. Say and not floor. Randy is on floor. I'm a dog, yes. And then there's an additional little chunk that you can add to make sure that, because like the first frame, when this starts out, you can get, you need to sort of prime the system, as you see here. So I did that for this one. So on ready, I just basically it needs to do the calculation to determine if it's on the ground or not. So that's what that does. That so it moves it down. So now he knows he's on the ground and he can jump, and he can only jump once. That's good. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out how I would want to move this guy around. String. Of course, maybe the really weird controls is a good thing if you're trying to push each other off. You know? I mean, it's pretty wonky. Pretty wonky. We can also do the following. We can have a dash button. And I'm going to say Xbox A. So if you dash, so we'll have another variable, we'll call it dash velocity. Dash velocity. So vector 3. The dash velocity will be applied here. Move and slide. Dash velocity. Now, if we can do it a bunch of different ways, but I'm going to do it this way. If, let's say you have to be on the floor and input action is action. Just rest dash. And let's do this. And then we'll check and velocity. Magnitude or length. No, length. Is it length? Let's say it's less than 0. Let's say less than. Then dash velocity equals. Let's do this. Speed. Let's do dash speed. Make it a 10. 12. Okay. Oh. Actually, let's dash speed float. So what we do the following. This is equal to 0. Then the current dash speed equals the dash speed. And then we need to process it. Then all we need to do, let's do it. Let's actually do it here. Dash speed equals let's lerp it from dash speed to 0. So this we'll need to do dash velocity equals direction. So because we're going to dash in the same direction. We're just kind of going to save it. And that's already been normalized. So we're good. And we're just going to dash in that direction. So this will be dash velocity times dash. Because we haven't multiplied it by the speed yet, so it's still a normal vector. So we will do that. And we will say delta. Let's say, let's say maybe like, let's just say delta. See what happens. Let me use screening. Well. Oh, I see. That was wrong. Let's go again. Oh, wow, yeah. So we have to... Yikes. We've got a lot more to do here. But it does get out this way. I think it's less than 0.5. Yeah, we're gonna have to, if you change direction, really slow, but you can see and that should be current dash speed. That's what's wrong. Current dash speed. If I change direction, trying to remember here. I need a dot product. I need to compare the direction, the current direction. So I say if vector 3 dot. Come on now. Is it just direction dot dash velocity? We're comparing to see how similar they are. If it is middle, what is it? Let's see if it's less than. I don't know, 0.8. Then the current dash speed equals 0. Work. That's dash. Let's go dash. Come on now. I dashed, but if I want to go, he dashed. Let's make this larger because I need more space. Need more space to work. Let's make it way larger. 30. There we are. We can run around like we want. Did the collision shape I think it did. Okay, we're good. Now I can run around and... You know, maybe all you should be able to do is just go... That seems... Let's do this. If current dash speed... There's no reason to keep doing this. Greater than 0. And let's do that. Make the dash speed really fast. Hard to see. I'm going to pull our camera up some. Pull our camera up and back some. Camera itself. We'll come back. And then the... Oh, let's try that. Okay. At least I can see better that way. You can strafe. I can go backwards. You can see him though when he dashes. He dashes. Okay. Let's see. I don't think that's let's do something like 60. I want to see a real big difference. That's what I'm talking about. But it needs to slow way down. So we need a call it a dash decay rate. So maybe it's like 10, which all we're going to do is we're just going to say with our lerp delta dash decay rate times delta. So let's see what this does. Yeah. When you jump, which I don't have, no, I do have jump. Jump, you can't dash. And maybe if that is just the weirdest feeling. That is so weird, those controls. I don't know about those controls. They're just really strange. Really strange. Okay. I have some other multiplayer stuff. There's some stuff I started a while back. There it is. I was gonna check. I have like a player manager. That base here, I'll pull it over here. Basically looks for those player buttons. So it checks for events, and it sees if... So we'll need something like this. And then it basically... Yeah. We'll basically need something a lot like this. So I'm gonna actually go do some eating, and I may turn back on the stream after that. So, but thanks for hanging out with me, and may see you later, maybe in another hour or so. We'll see, but we'll stop it right here. Thanks for watching. We'll continue this.